everybody, and welcome to the Fandom Flux podcast, episode 2 of 9, probably, something around there. I'm glad for whatever that was that sort of sparked up while I was saying the number, because I'm not entirely 100% sure about it, but that's okay! Hi, I'm Casey. How's it going?
Hi, Casey.
Hi, Casey.
How you doing? Doing good? Yeah.
Don't talk to me like that.
With me, we got Ken.
Hi, I'm Kenchi618. I got nothing this week.
We got Zero.
Hi, I'm not Kenchi618.
Who are you then?
Nobody.
Zero. I'm also the darkness
Zero?
dwelling in the corner
Is
of
it
vision.
nothing?
Because we all know if you're not Kenchi618, you're nobody. Also, yes, zero means he's nothing.
Yes.
Credit to people who got that quote. And Patient.
Hi, I'm not Kenchi618 either. I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, let's be real though. No one wants to be Oogie Boogie. No one.
Except the person in my D&D game who named the character Oogie Boogie.
Is he a bard?
Well, he's a rogue.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a missed opportunity, having a character with Boogie in their name and not being a bard. That is... I don't think there is a crime we could apply to that is severe enough for how wrong that is.
How about being forced to read Light and Dark, The Adventures of Dark Yagami?
What?
The Maya Mortal of Death Note fanfiction.
Ooh.
I mean, the light version decided he was a dark god. So what would the dark version do? Would he be a nice guy? Probably. Like, if they're going to do that kind of dichotomy, you've got to flip it over. So he becomes a doctor. He saves people's lives instead of just killing them.
So does that make Light Yagami the master?
I don't know which reference he's making there. Cause,
Doctor Who.
That's as good an answer. They messed that whole thing up so much, so it's not even a thing anymore. So yeah, who wants to go? Tell you what, I'll go first because mine is going to be potentially a little depressing. Well, I'm gonna gloss over some stuff because it's not really necessary for the sake of what I'm talking about. But a couple of weeks ago, we had to skip recording for a reason. The reason was me. I was going to the hospital on recording day because my granddad was in the hospital and was not going to be coming out again. So, yeah, that was a thing. And Tuesday, which was also going to be a recording day, but it was not, so we moved it to Thursday, was his funeral. So that was a thing that I did this week. Not
My
exactly.
condolences.
Thank you. Not exactly the nicest thing,
Yeah.
which is why we're starting with it, so we can get it out of the way.
You doing alright, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. He was very old and had cancer multiple times. We knew this was coming.
Okay.
So, yeah, he had multiple different kinds of cancer. Stomach and throat and whatever it was at this... I think it was heart at this point, to be honest. Yeah. He actually had one of those little buzzy things that uses a microphone that you stick on your neck that he constantly put in the wrong position, so it just went instead of actually saying anything. No matter how many times anyone tried to correct him and tell him to put it in the right place, he would always just get it wrong. So yeah, that was funerals. Not great with them. Not great with hospitals either. Bad experiences for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Also, being a little bit of a shut-in doesn't lend me any assistance in large family gatherings where every single member of my family insists on bellowing everything they say at the top of their lungs. Yeah. I lasted for as long as I could at the wake. So, multiple people getting drunk around me and yelling louder than they usually do, and directly into my ear. Not my idea of a fun time. So, yeah, but that was interesting, talking to some family members that I have not spoken to ever. Because, my granddad's closer family, which means his brothers and such, who I do not interact with at all. One of them was very proud of his music setup that he bought from my stepdad, and was very eager to tell me about it, thinking I knew about all this stuff when I don't. So I'm just smiling and nodding at him.
Have you heard about these stereos, though?
Yep, that was fun. And also the guy that spent like an hour talking to people and insisting that everyone know all about the things that are going on with Stoke City Football Club right now. Like, I feel like I don't talk to everyone about anime all the time, so I feel like there's a little courtesy I'm not being returned here. Like, I don't care. I don't want to know. Football is not a thing. It might be a thing with a lot of people, but dude, yeah. So, family gatherings, always a fun time. What else did I do this week? Not much, really. Had to buy a suit, and that was a bit of a rolling the dice thing, because I bought it online, and it's like, hey, you can get it in small, medium, large, or extra large. Isn't that nice for a suit where you've got to be super precise with the measurements? But at that point, I was like, I really don't want to think about this, so click, buy, see how this goes. Let's roll the dice on this baby. Turned out pretty well. It's a good suit. Looks good. And it's only slightly snug in places. So, oh well. Trying to think of anything else interesting that I did, but no. Not been writing as much over the past week, which is a problem that I need to fix. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 or 4 days, is just trying to write things and hoping to get stuff done. That's pretty much me, though. Yeah.
Alright.
I feel like I'm talking faster than I do usually. That's...
You kind of are.
Yeah. It's a little bit strange. Partially because I'm not fumbling my words as much as I usually do when I talk this fast, but that's fine. It's not exactly a problem. So, who wants to go next?
Alright.
I will.
Okay, cool. Oh, right, because you've got things that... Yeah.
Yes. Well, I've been absent the past couple of weeks for reasons. 2 weeks ago, I put in my 2 weeks' notice with my job.
Yeah. I'm dancing in celebration on your behalf.
Yeah, I'm very much relieved to get out of that job.
You should also dance. Let us dance together. I appreciate it. I assume you're doing it because you're a nice guy like that, so thank you.
Well,
I can't tell whether he's speechless or just kind of, okay, yeah, whatever, and just letting the moment pass for that.
well, you can dance if you want to, but if I
Okay.
don't dance, does that mean I'm not a friend of yours?
It's not safe to
Yes,
dance.
that's exactly what it means. So
I'm
dance!
feeling very unsafe with this conversation.
Anyway, so I've got a new...
Anyway.
So I start my new job on Monday. I'm going to be relaxing, just taking a couple of days to get myself together. I should have taken the whole next week off. My boss wouldn't have minded if I did that, but my mother probably would have. So, yeah, starting on Monday and going to see how it goes. It's another sales job, but it's a more quality product this time, and I know what I'm getting myself into. So hopefully it'll go well.
Yeah. It's not like the first one where it was just sort of driving yourself into the ground, or this one where it was a sales job hidden within another actual job.
Yep.
That's good then.
Mm-hmm. And this one has now an hourly salary as well, with substantial compensation, substantial commission payments. I mean, and the one thing that was emphasized during the interview I had was that I need to be of good integrity and put customer service first, and I have absolutely no problem with that. So, looking forward to it. Hopefully it goes well. And if not, I'll keep looking elsewhere. So, beyond that, yesterday was my last day, and it was also the company's quarterly celebration. So I was forced to attend a company party being held at Dave & Buster's with, complimentary food and free games all night.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yes. Normally they just have it at the mortgage branch of our bank, but seeing as how that was undergoing renovations, the CEO of our market said, let's go somewhere fun. And Dave & Buster's fit the bill. I spent a lot of time playing Luigi's Mansion Arcade, which was pretty fun.
That is such a fun game.
Mm-hmm. I died several times, but it was a ton of fun. I did manage to reach the last level and the last boss.
Were you playing with a buddy or no?
No.
That's like me and my friend played that at the local arcade, and it was in the mall. And frickin' when you got two people, that game is just a ton of fun.
Yeah,
So
I can imagine.
Next time you go there, make sure you bring a buddy.
I will. Though Dave & Buster's is pretty expensive. I'm glad I got the chance to go there, but I'm not sure when I'll be able to go there again. But I'm saving my card in the meantime. Who knows? Maybe I could make it a monthly thing with some church friends.
I don't know where my card went.
So, chapter writing has come to something of a standstill because Zomniac is dealing with finals week. You know what that's like.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I did do that. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, it was a while ago for me.
I do. It was supposed to be a big deal, but it wasn't. Not to be.
Well, it's going, and hopefully it'll be gone soon so that we can actually get back to the writing. We published 2 chapters simultaneously after 3 months of... Should I wait?
Zero, what the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry. I had to readjust myself because I was almost falling out of my chair.
What was I saying? Right, we published 2 chapters after a little over 3 months of nothing, so we're trying to get this next one out before the end of the month. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Also been helping a couple of writers out with their own self-insert ideas. One I might actually recommend a little ways down the line. It's, Jackson, well, we'll see about it. He's still in the planning stages, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully I will be able to promote it when the time comes. And in other news, Starken is active again.
Ooh.
Starken, also known as Viridian Dreams, the author of Harry Potter and the Nightmares of Futures Past and Team 7, the most popular fics in the Harry Potter and Naruto categories.
I
thought
do
that was
remember. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where he's Nightmares of Futures Past next. I mean, it was untouched for years. I wasn't sure it would ever be updated, but he's back.
I don't need any more Team 7. You can just let that one die. That's good. That's good.
Again, I thought it was Team 8 that was topping Naruto.
Well, I don't recall the name of that exactly. You know that I'm not into Naruto as much.
It is Team 8.
All right, fair enough. Team 8.
Yeah, I can imagine your motivation might slip when you top the two most popular categories on the site. That's
I mean, it's not a matter of motivation. It's a matter of depression difficulties. Yeah. He's finally gotten over them at this point. So that's a very good thing, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see, anything else noteworthy? I've been replaying the Pikmin games.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the Runaway guys have Proton John playing through the first game blind.
Why?
Because all of the other games that Chugga and Tim knew that he didn't were RPGs that were over 100 hours long.
Oh, are you doing your Save the Pikmin run again?
I can't stand any other sort of way playing the Pikmin game.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The first game, it was tedious with the glitches. And the Burrowing Snagret was frustrating without glitches. But it was fun. Probably going to try it again. I cleared the game 100% in 15 days. Now I'm in the final... I've just entered the final cavern of Pikmin 2 with all of my Pikmin in tow and all of the other treasures obtained. So, looking forward to that. But yeah, I really can't stand doing it any other way. I mean, that song that they wrote for the game, Ai no Uta, it's really sad if you look at the lyrics. They're willing to do everything that they can for him, and yet the last line of the song translates to, "But we won't ask you to love us."
Dude.
Yeah, I just can't stand it. Zero deaths run or nothing for me. Speed running, I like speed running the Pikmin series. It's the only series that I actively try to speed run at this point. But zero deaths takes priority.
Screw that. They know what they signed on for.
I have too much empathy, sue me. Aside from that, I'm looking forward to the next update to the Smash Brothers game. They've reintroduced Stage Builder better than ever.
Yeah, you could say we never saw it coming. It's funny because they introduced Joker. He's in the game now. Yay.
Yeah. And you know,
It's
and
the
you know
appropriate
something-
response. Sorry.
And you know something interesting that I saw about that Fighter's Pass? I have thought that Piranha Plant was going to be the first fighter there, but if Joker is the first, which he is, then that
Yep.
leaves us four more fighters that could come completely out of left field. I mean,
Yep.
I don't think anyone was expecting Persona 5.
Yeah, I still like those reaction videos. They're fucking
It
great.
was my brother's dream to get Joker and Smash, and they delivered.
You know
And
what
now-
we never saw coming? It was the first surprise.
Uh,
Yeah, Piranha Plant was a free DLC for just, hey,
free LC.
yeah, you bought the game like almost at launch or close enough, so here, there you go.
And I mean, it's a cool character.
I still haven't played it, nor have I played as Joker because I haven't turned on
Well,
my Switch in a while.
Joker hasn't been released yet, has he?
He
I
is.
thought it was yesterday.
Yeah, he got released yesterday.
Well, I'll need to...
2 days ago, they put up a video with 15 minutes saying, "Hey, here's what's in the 3.0 patch. Joker is also coming out tomorrow with the patch, which includes Stage Builder and the ability to download and upload Mii's and stages, and yeah,
Fair
I like
enough.
the look of Joker as well.
I like his stage and his music. Oh, so good."
Yeah, like that is a character that I want to learn, even if he doesn't have a downbeat that I particularly like.
That down B is amazing.
I mean, I don't like doing counters or blocks or anything.
It
Why, you don't
saved
got
my
no
life
timing?
so many times.
You don't got no timing, Casey.
I don't, but I want to learn for this character because
it's a down B, but you can hold it for a good while. Like it doesn't require perfect timing.
Unlike Bayonetta.
Having played him for a while, he is very fun. He has he's hard to learn. Especially because you have to really, once you're really starting to get the hang of him and you're just using the downbeat and building up meter, and then Arsene comes out. But the problem is I still haven't figured out a lot of his good kill moves aside from side smash or up smash. Down smash is pretty good, but that's not that great.
yeah, I
so-
guess the gun wouldn't be a good finisher even in the Arsene mode.
It's good off stage. Because when somebody's recovering off stage, you can jump up and shoot downwards and say, "No, you're not getting on stage."
Yeah, I guess it's just a good move for building up the rate, the number rather, building damage. But you can't
Yeah.
actually kill anyone with it particularly easily.
Yeah, and even the side special, it launches people upwards, which doesn't really kill, but it does a lot of damage. So he's very much, I'm going to build up as much damage as possible, get Arsene, and then side smash.
Yeah.
He's a lot of fun. His counter with Arsene is extremely strong.
Anyway, sorry, patient. We got a little bit sidetracked because I was excited about that, as was Zero.
Fandom Flux is predictable because anytime that Smash Brothers comes up, we divert to that. And if I were to say something like, I wonder what they're going to be introducing next time for Pokemon Shield and Sword, then what would happen then?
Fandom Flux saw it coming. Is that what you're saying? Should be the episode title.
But we'll never see it coming.
That that works wonderfully.
Okay. Yep. Anyway, yeah, stage builder. You're excited for it. It did look pretty cool.
I'm excited for it. My brother is more excited for it. He's the one who really likes to go crazy with it. And I'm looking very much forward to what he comes up with. The phrase, "the spikes will save me," is common in my family because of him. If that gives you any idea.
Oh. That type of stage. Okay.
Yeah. Among other things.
Well, that's something to look forward to for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be
upside, I no longer have number 1 stuck in my head. Downside, I now have Last Surprise stuck in my head. I hate myself. Sorry.
Well, how about having Roundabout stuck in your head instead?
That's okay. One playthrough Roundabout's 8 minutes.
Well, in seriousness, I don't think there's anything else noteworthy for me to say, and I do unfortunately need to get going anyway to meet with my personal trainer. But I will hope that I can be on here again relatively soon, but with my new work schedule, I can't predict the next time that I'll be here.
Cool.
But just as a last message for now, regardless of how long it may be before I can come on again, I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
What?
Just
Okay.
all the memes today. He left with that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
he's gone.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rick Astley.
Okay. All right. That.
He's not sorry, apparently.
Well, I mean, it's patient, so he's sorry that he's not sorry.
Yeah, let's go with that.
So, what do we think they're going to do with Sword and Shield, though, now that it's mentioned it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Apparently those uniforms that they wear are for gyms. The like soccer uniform. You have a gym battle uniform.
Okay.
That's what I thought I read in an interview. I might be wrong. I honestly, like, with Nintendo, it's like, I think the current strategy is we're just going to be dead silent and then announce something the day before it comes out, and it works.
I would appreciate being able to customize my fucking character, but that's not going to happen.
I mean, they're
They've
probably
been doing that
still
in the
going
last
to
few
do.
games.
Yeah, they'll do the white, ambiguous, and then black character palettes.
I mean more than that.
Yeah, but fuck you. That's why.
Fuck you too, buddy.
That's the Pokemon Company. That's Japan.
Yeah, they'll give you enough character customization to get people to stop calling them racist, and then that's pretty much it.
Yep. Good times.
I mean, let's be real. It's not that big a deal. Like, your character doesn't actually mean all that much. You are a person who doesn't really speak.
I honestly, I like the default designs, so why not? There's so much personality built up through online around the female character that I might as well just choose the standard female character and have the angry Scottish voice in my head whenever I fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to play as the female main character in this one. Because that just is too funny not to do.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to go next?
I don't know.
So Zero then. Because every time Ken just goes, I'm just going to go with someone else.
Okay. let's see, been playing more Phoenix Wright. I got the Phoenix Wright trilogy. Just beat Phoenix Wright 1, so I'm on Phoenix Wright 2. And there's a lot of creativity in these cases, but also it's like, hey, Phoenix, you're breaking the law to find evidence. Phoenix, stop. You're breaking and entering.
In fairness, he doesn't know what cross-examination is, so it's not like he's trained particularly. Mia Fey, or whatever her name was a shitty teacher. Let's be real about this.
Well, they're going by Japanese law, so you know what? I don't know anything about Japanese law, so go for it. Why not? Like, there's no jury in Phoenix Wright. It's Japan. There's only a judge. And there's a lot of guilty cases in Japan because of that system. So I understand why you would want to make a character of the defense attorney who seemingly always wins so far. But, yeah, been enjoying that. First episode of Game of Thrones dropped.
Yeah.
Final season. It's coming to an end. I can finally break the shackles that bind me. Yeah, lots of stuff is happening. I'm not going to talk spoilers because people probably care. And I've been trying
For
to...
some reason, people probably care.
Uh,
Sorry, do I sound bitter that the show has gone completely off the rails and basically completely divorced itself from the books? Do I seem bitter?
It's... Okay, but there's a zombie dragon, though.
All the smart characters either died or became stupid, and everyone's doing dumb things for dumb reasons. And anyway, sorry, you were saying Game of Thrones is back. Yay!
Look. Arya and Jon hugged, and that's all that matters. Family is being reunited here.
Okay. Did she mention the part where she could rip off his face and become him?
She didn't do that yet, but I imagine she will. She is a psychopath. It's just... There's this really funny part where just, like, Bran is just... He's in a wheelchair, he's just in the courtyard, and everybody, at times somebody just, like, walks out, or, like, is after, like, a tense conversation, they walk out, and Bran is just staring at them. I'm like, who's leaving him out here? Bran, go inside. Why are you just staring at everybody who comes in? It's so mysterious, but also weird.
And now it's a meme.
I mean...
I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay. I'm not sure whether this was a joke or not, so I don't know whether it actually informs anything, but did he actually say that Sansa was beautiful on her wedding night, or something like that?
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
he's a real weirdo.
I can understand why people might leave him out of things if he said she looked beautiful when she was raped.
Hey, let's just leave Bran out in the cold. He has a blanket. It's fine. He has his AirPods in. Not gonna do anything. He can't walk anywhere.
Oh yeah, the face you have when you're stabbing someone is just miraculous. Okay, honey, we'll thank you for that.
You did a real good job with that finger pie.
We'll talk later. Yeah, we'll talk later. Okay, bye. You have your blankie.
There was like if you haven't seen the episode yet, for whatever reason, I will talk a little bit about the episode. Do any of you guys care about if I just talk about it, or?
Dude, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't watch anything.
So like, Daenerys Targaryen like walks up to Samwell Tarly, and she's like, "Hey, thanks for curing the cancer that my friend had." He's like, "Well, I'm happy to help." And she's, I'm Samwell Tarly. And she's like, "You're Samwell Tarly?" And he's like, "Yeah. Well, sorry to tell you this, but I murdered your father. Well, hey, that's bad, but hey, at least my brother will rule the house. Yeah, I murdered him too. Okay. I need a minute.
John, I don't like your new girlfriend.
John, hey, John.
Sorry, I
learned
mean
that
your
you're-
aunt. I mean your girlfriend.
John.
I mean...
Hey, John, your name is Aegon Targaryen, so technically she's your aunt, and also, by the way, she murdered my family. Maybe you should be king instead. Just saying. Don't let this person who murdered my family just be the queen. Oh. It's nice to see that things are biting her in the butt, because just murdering those people was kind of uncalled for completely.
I mean, that's been her modus operandi for...
Exactly, and now it's like,
series.
hey, guess what? That's going to cost you a lot. And John now knows that you're technically his aunt. And he's slept with you like multiple times at this point.
Not that it matters. I mean, practically
gets
speaking, she can't get pregnant. That was part of the thing from the first season.
That might not be true, because the person who said that was a witch who was mad because she murdered her husband, so... It's like, that's a suspect source to begin with. Yeah, things can get real awkward.
Ding, 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 ding.
But I'm glad that I've ruined the theme of Game of Thrones, where my dad can't unhear Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I think the internet ruined the theme for everyone, really. Is what
And
happened.
you know what? I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I am satisfied with that result.
Also, let's be real, that's most of the draw of the show anyway. That could be the actual lyrics, and people will be like, yeah, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
I just love the video of Peter Dinklage reacting to that. It's like, it needs more lyrics.
You're right, we need to say Peter Dinklage like 60 more times.
It's just my name over and over again. It needs more lyrics. It needs actual lyrics. And aside from that, trying to remember. We're getting closer to Avengers.
Next week.
Oh, Christ.
I got my tickets.
I got mine. And I don't have to wrestle that weekend, so I don't have to like drive back in a fucking hurry.
Everything was sold out except for 3D. So I guess I'm seeing it in 3D.
I mean, I'm not seeing it the day of. My friends tried, but he like got up late, so he couldn't get tickets. So we got to go Saturday. So
I'll be seeing it on Friday, and then I'll be seeing it again on Monday, the XD Theater, because my dad really, really, really wants to see it, and so he's buying all the tickets.
So you're asking to be there for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm
you're the
looking
heir
forward to
you're the heir to KFC. Why can't your dad just like rent out the theater for a day so you can all see it?
We're not. We don't have that much money.
You're in the lineage. You're like 13th in line to inherit the throne of KFC.
I don't think you understand how corporations work.
I don't, but I like to pretend that I do to sound smart in conversations.
But I mean, technically, I think my dad does have shares with KFC, so he's technically a shareholder. But like that's stuff given to him by his work.
He's like a regional manager or something. I think
He's
stuff of that kind of thing.
He's like a territories operations manager or something. He's yeah.
Can
I
he like
apologize in
pull some?
advance. I have to type in my email address right now.
Can he like pull some strings and like get me a spot as like the Colonel in the next batch of KFC commercials?
It would be a bold new direction. I'll say that much.
No.
Damn.
At my KFC, by the way, they stopped selling grilled chicken.
Why? I'm certain
Because nobody buys it.
I can grill my own chicken.
It just sits there for hours and nobody buys it.
Gross.
So they got rid of the grill oven and the grilled chicken. So no more grilled chicken, which makes my job easier. Also less healthy.
No one came to Kentucky Fried Chicken for Kentucky Grilled Chicken.
Well, you have a very good point there, my good sir. So, yeah, that's nice. Easier for me. I don't think anybody's going to miss it. Aside from all of this and me, getting Joker and Smash, which, he's really fun. It's going to take a lot of getting used to. Also, Casey, we need to play Smash together at some point.
Yeah, I'm choosing my seat for the cinema.
You might be too late.
I'm not. I'm booking it for Monday because that's Monday over a week from now. Week on Monday. Because that means there's going to be less people and I won't have to deal with
that's right.
people.
And that'll be before the podcast. So.
Hopefully, yes. Wait, what day are you guys seeing it?
Friday.
Saturday. The Saturday after it comes out.
Cool.
Like
Okay.
The day after.
Whew.
I'm seeing it the day it comes out because my dad was very nuts about not wanting to get spoiled.
I know the feeling.
I mean, I'm not going to communicate with anyone from Friday morning until Saturday night, so I'm good.
I will sit there.
Right up front so he can see and feel it.
I need to see.
Like
I need
right
to
up
see
right up
and
front means
feel.
I'm craning my neck up to the sky.
No one sits up front. I know this. I'm being an asshole.
We must see and feel when Ant-Man goes up Thanos' butt
Not
and
gonna
then
do that.
expands.
God help me if there's subtitles for like Wakandan scenes, but I should be fine otherwise. I'm like towards the back, in the middle though. Yeah.
I'm just excited to see everyone's favorite Avenger once again.
I'm
Ant-Man?
really curious about if half the Earth's population is dead.
You don't even know what
And-
I'm talking about. You didn't make any guesses. Who?
Ant-Man.
No. Hawkeye.
Oh, I like Hawkeye. Isn't he Ronin now?
Probably.
Yeah.
He was the most fun one in Age of Ultron. 'Cause, like, I know I have no place here, but I'm here anyway.
I just shoot arrows, guys.
We're fighting an army of robots on a floating island. I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
He basically said to Scarlet Witch, like, I don't know why the fuck I'm here.
Yeah.
But let's just go fight Ultron already.
Yeah, I can just shoot arrows. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know why I need one to tell you this. We gotta fucking go.
Yeah. It's just like, but like apparently, whenever you look at the comic version of a character, they're always like leagues more powerful than the actual, like realistic, somewhat realistic Marvel Cinematic Universe version, because there's no way you're gonna, like, every character is perfect in some way in the comics. But I'm excited to see Hawkeye be like, okay, so he can control time, space, and reality, and I have a bow and arrow. Okay, we got this. Power, yeah, space, all these things. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for my week. I can't think of anything else that really stands out. Which means Kenchi.
Oh, one more thing though. I got my tax return letter saying, "Hey, you need to do your taxes for the previous year." Because I'm self-employed, so I have to do it myself. Which is not a thing you have to do if you're just like regular employed in this country.
Oh yeah.
Your system is stupid. Just wanted to remind you of that.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. So I have to do that at some point between now and January.
Okay. You say it's stupid, but it only took like 30 minutes to do it because I keep all my shit, so I know how to do my taxes because I'm an adult.
Yeah, I use a program that just kind of keeps all my stuff and then just does it for me.
I don't do that because I don't trust the internet.
Okay.
Thankfully, I have basically no expenses and only like 2 sources of income, which is Zero sending me the Patreon for this and then my Patreon for the writing. So it's actually going to be pretty easy. I could do it in like half an hour as well. So that's fine.
Huzzah.
Yeah. And then they're going to tell me, what the fuck is this? You're earning like £20 a month and this is supposed to be a business? What the fuck's wrong with you?
It's not a successful business.
Yeah, well, it's in the black. I mean, let's be real. Yeah, okay.
More successful than other business.
Yeah, so that's a thing that happened that I have to sort out at some point, but it can fucking wait for now. I'm not dealing with that shit until I feel like, hey, I'm actually writing again and doing things productive, so that's kind of taking precedence for the time being. Anyway, Kenshu.
Alright.
I like how he doesn't even bother saying anything when I call him Kenshu anymore. Feels like I win.
Whatever floats your boat, Chief. Anyway.
Thanks,
so, I had a wrestling show again this weekend, as I do. And I had a match. It was a tag team match in the main event. And it was pretty good, but that's not what I want to talk about right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm in a stable. It's basically like a group of dudes, a team, let's just say. So in the first match, one of my teammates was in a one-on-one match. Now, in this particular show, it's basically like a tryout for a bunch of people from around the area to see if they're any good, if we want them back, or just to give them some ring time and experience and stuff. So my teammate, he was working with one of these dudes that came in for the show. And he's a tall, lanky, skinny dude. He's basically, his gimmick is he's a stoner.
Okay.
That's a interesting gimmick.
So they have this match, and it goes about 11 minutes. And it's clunky because the guy's kind of new, but it's like, he's really, really green. So I didn't expect him to be awesome or anything.
Also, but he's super on the green, so it actually kind of fits his motif.
The thing is, he's so new, he doesn't know how to do that gimmick.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
So other than him walking out and like playing the character, like once the match starts, he had no idea how to be that dude. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is like there's moments in the match where he'd like have to like strike the dude, like my teammate in some way, like punch him or kick him or run off the ropes or something. And every time that this happened, it just looked weird. It looked clunky. And there was one point in the match where he goes up top and does a crossbody where he just basically just hurks himself at my teammate. And my teammate has to like take contact and go down. He barely got him. Like, he was so low, he could have taken out his knees. So anyway, the match ends, and we go back, and we're talking to the guy. And it comes to find out, like, we were talking to him, it's like, there were certain points in the match where, like, you got some distance away, and you just seemed lost. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's because I can't see. And we were like, what? And I was like, so I stood in front of him and I took a step back and I was like, how well can you see me right now? And he was like, I can make out your shape.
Okay, the fact that he can't see and decided to be a wrestler is not the part where I'm getting lost. The part I'm getting lost is how no one knew about this until that moment.
Because he told no one until that moment.
Yeah, that seems
Surprise
incredibly dumb of
blindness.
him.
And me and the dude that wrestled him just looked at each other, and I said, like, that makes so much sense. And he was like, it does. And someone else who was listening was like, dude, if you can't see that much, you shouldn't be wrestling, because he jumped off the top rope at that dude. How did you even know where you were going?
Yeah,
That was the first thing I thought of.
that's
And there was
super dangerous for
and here's
him and for whoever he's fighting. Well,
yeah,
fighting.
and here's the thing: the finish involved me sliding in the ring and kicking him in the head. He did not see it coming. He was really trusting that I knew what I was doing, because there's no if I didn't, there's no way he could have protected himself, because he couldn't fucking see me.
So what happened after that?
Nothing happened after that. Like, he stayed till like intermission, which is like 45 minutes from then, and he left.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever see this person again. But yeah. And like, he wore glasses, but like, I know lots of people that wear glasses when they go out to wrestle. So I didn't think anything of it. Yeah, that was kind of amazing. Way better than my match. At least from a storytelling perspective on this show.
He's blind.
I know wrestlers that are actually blind, but they don't work like that. Like, they wrestle in a way that, like, okay, I'm always close enough to a motherfucker where it doesn't matter. But he ran from him, and he had to run and charge him in the corner, run from corner to corner and charge. God.
Hey, there's always room for
Like, my
slapstick.
teammate dodged a bullet, not getting hurt. For wrestling, man.
Yeah.
Fun wrestling dynamics right there.
I mean, it certainly spiced the whole affair up after the fact.
Fucking Christ. Alright. Anything else, Sketchy?
Well, we already talked about Avengers. I don't think so. I just want to tell that story. That's
Fair enough.
really all I wanted to do. I have a big match this weekend, which I'll tell you more about if I shit the bed this weekend during that match. But hey, that's the future. And if it's any good, I'll probably post it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I could actually post that match with the dude, actually. Now that I think about it.
We have a channel for that.
We do.
Yeah. So nothing
That's
else?
nothing really. Nothing I could think of. That pervaded my thoughts all week.
Fair enough. Zero.
Yeah.
We have some people to thank, I believe.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
For
late
the
in coming, but
Patreon
it happens.
donations, for the Patreon donations for the month of March, we have some people to thank for that.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you all. Before I even say this, thank you all for donating. You don't have to, but it's very nice, and we appreciate it a lot. No matter how much you donate, we will give you a shout out. So it could be $1, doesn't matter.
Thanks for giving me money.
Ethan F donated $10. Thank you, Ethan.
Yay. You
Bomber
finally got
BCM.
that anime reflux that you wanted that I somehow didn't ended up coming out. It still weirds me out how that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bomber BCM, $20. Thank you very much.
I still love you, Bomber.
Yay.
Stroper, Tempest Stroper 37 donated $5. Thank you for your long-term commitment, man.
Thank you, sir.
Alex donated $3.50. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. I'll round it up to 4 just for you.
Greek Guy donated $1.
Thank you.
Boy by Fresh donated $1, and Max Dole donated $1.
Yeah. Sorry, Bye Fresh. I will never stop apologizing for what I did to you. The main character on the Blaze Black run through.
It's okay. He's slime time now, currently.
In the Discord, yeah. The Cross Brain donated $10. Thank you very much, Cross Brain. And Ex Nativo, aka Minty, aka the Million Named Man,
aka at Minty right now,
donated $7. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Sorry, I pronounced that wrong. It's at Minty.
That's it for the month of March. Just a reminder, up to 2 different patrons can go for the $10 tier to choose our anime reflux. We can just do some crazy stuff if you want us to. Just don't send us any abridged porn or bridged porn. Actually, you know what? I'd be tempted to do abridged porn because I feel like that'd be hilarious. But Patient would probably die.
Yeah,
so...
I don't like that you opened that door there. Though I also don't know whether abridged porn exists.
If it does, I don't know what that would be like, but I imagine
everything exists.
Tell you what, let's not throw everyone under the bus on this one. If you want to ask us to do abridged porn, Zero will review it. He sounds game.
You know what? Sure. Why not? For you, the viewer, I will. Because I'm a man of the people.
Tell you what, Zero, I'll even do you a solid. He's a man of his word.
Anyways. Yes.
Callback.
Yeah. $20 can get you on the podcast. When you do so, please make sure to reach out to us on our Discord, which will be linked in the description. And is also on the Patreon page. So, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, anyway, Mountain Dew's pretty good. I just want to throw it out there. So,
are you okay?
Yeah, that's recommendations is what that was supposed to be. So, recommendations, anyone?
No.
I mean, recommendation 0.
Currently no, because I'm still with a tight work schedule right now.
Cool. Yeah, I got nothing either. So.
Hooray! In my recommended videos is Ichigo versus Aizen Bleach: The Final Fight. I should probably watch that for nostalgia's sake.
You know, I never saw the animated version of that. I only read the manga. It's strange for me.
It is strange. We should watch it.
Okay, apparently in my recommendations on YouTube is the slow-mo guys reviewing slow motion in the Matrix. Okay.
Oh, did you guys see the Addams Family animated movie teaser?
No.
Okay, I'll link this to you guys. But they're making
I'm good.
They're making an animated Addams Family movie.
Oh, I was expecting 2D animation. I was not expecting
The designs are based off the original comics, so it doesn't look great.
Not really. It looks kind of like Food Fight. The fact that it's such a deep cut that no one knows what that is, except apparently Kenshi, is pretty telling of how bad an insult that is.
Food Fight.
Yep.
I feel something in my soul react to that, but I don't know what it is.
It was a kids' film based around food mascots, starring Charlie Sheen as a detective dog. and all the people of Food Town, I don't fucking know what the place was called, that is basically a supermarket version of Toy Story, were being invaded by Brand X, which was portrayed by a sexy lady, I think, or something. It was supposed to be, at least. Except all of the animation was grotesque and none of the jokes landed and nothing made sense.
Oh my gosh, this looks disgusting.
Yup.
They got Hilary Duff in this?
Yeah. She was the love interest of the doll.
They really were like, they had money behind this, I guess, from the branding, but...
I believe it got stuck in production hell.
Oh, that makes me want to throw up. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know that exists.
You're welcome.
Because I think I remember that, but I think I forcibly extracted it from my brain.
What, you actually went to see that? No, you didn't. You never saw it.
I don't think I saw it. I think I saw the trailer.
Yeah. So.
This came out in 2012?
He seems confounded.
But it looks so bad.
Yep.
The love interest looks like she's from The Sims.
Yep.
Or like a Final Fantasy XIV character, but worse.
I think that was a sick burn on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not sure.
Why is this movie about food have a cat girl?
I assume it was like contractual disputes. Like a lot of actual fucking mascots are in there, but they didn't want to give top billing to any particular mascot because all the other ones would throw a shit fit, so they made original ones.
The femme fatale looks like a Barbie. Like, her shading is completely wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a water sports joke in there as well, somewhere. Yeah.
I'm, like, my life bar is actually depleting as this conversation is happening.
You know, we haven't done a Flux Tracks in a while.
We're not doing this.
I could do this. I could feel the pain.
You two will be doing this. And maybe Slicer and maybe Patient if they feel like. But Ken...
Speaking of, I know we're at the very end of this podcast, but I did start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With some friends again.
Why? That's a deep hole.
It is a deep hole, and I still understand how most of the system works.
You're a deep hole.
Thank you.
Let's fucking end this shit. I was half stalling so that we would get over an hour mark. We had like 2 minutes. So, if thanks for listening to the Fandom Flux podcast, episode 259. If you'd like to get in contact with us through the YouTube channel, through the comments, or through the public Discord that exists in the description, is the link. There is a link in there. Also, donate on Patreon if you feel so inclined. I know people are sketchy about Patreon because they had a problem with someone saying a racial slur, I think. I haven't really looked into it, so maybe I'm understating it a little bit, but you know, it's weird. A lot of people seem to be boycotting Patreon because of something like that, which I know people like the idea of sticking it to the man nowadays, but you realize only 5% goes to Patreon, and you're basically just screwing the people that use it. Not anyone else.
That's not, like, as much as, like, doing that is good in concept. In reality, that's not the proper way to actually make an impact, because you just end up hurting the people who are trying to use the platform still.
Yeah, the boycotting hurts the people using it
almost never works.
a lot more than it actually hurts Patreon.
Like boycotting as a practice, like given like the grand scale of corporations and everything, that it just doesn't work anymore because nobody sticks to it. And even if you did, that's a small amount compared to how many people actually use the platform and how much money they actually get. So
yeah. So please donate on Patreon if you feel so inclined. We'd very much appreciate it. Once again, thanks for everyone listening to the Fandom Flux. Bye, everybody.
But
I can't believe Food Fight didn't get Pepsi Man.
you are an idiot.
It didn't get a lot of people. In fact, it didn't get someone so hard that they got pissed off and just created a parody of that mascot just to shit on them in really dumb and immature ways. I don't know. I just know it happened. If there was a really, really dumb mascot in that film that you recognize, well, you wouldn't recognize, but this is taking the piss out of something, think what that character might have been if they actually got the mascot. And that's probably the one you're thinking of.
I found the Food Fight full movie on YouTube.
Yeah,
you
I'll
have
bet.
fun with that. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.